It's all about family. Don't mess with my family. Family. Family.
All right, team, listen up. This crew is about family, but the game has changed now. Dominic Toretto just went rogue.
Initiate Vigilante mode.
So saw Fast and the Furious, or what's it called, Fate of the Furious last night. This one is directed by F. Gary Gray, who actually had some practice in the genre before with The Italian Job, which I like. And most recently he did Straight Outta Compton, which was definitely one of the better films of that year. So let's get into Fate of the Furious. Fate of the Furious stars Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Ludacris Bridges, Tyrese Gibson, Natalie Emmanuel, and of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, along with Jason Statham and a new addition in Charlize Theron. The trailers were a bit underwhelming. I did like I like the last four, since the fifth one, which I thought was like a really nice reinvention of the franchise and turned it into like this sort of like heist movie thing. There's no secret to it. It's like excessive, it's like B-movie, kind of silliness, and I don't think it's meant to be taken seriously, which is why I think it speaks to a lot of people. Pure escapism. And that's what I got here. A high-profile, money-making car ad. It has like a lot of fun characters. I mean, I like Dom, I like Michelle Rodriguez's character, I like Jason Statham's character, and of course I like The Rock's character. It's a B-movie at its core, and I don't think that you can go into like this movie or any of the movies in this franchise and expect any more than that. I will say that I was rather impressed with Vin Diesel's acting this time around. I thought that he actually gave a pretty, a little bit more of a depthful performance, if that's a word. There was a little bit more for him to do here, other than just kind of like scowl and speak in a deep voice. There was like a little bit more at stake for him here, and I thought he played this character well. I mean, I just love watching The Rock and Jason Statham kick ass. Their fight scenes were great, their banter was great, and these two characters make a fun pair. The most noteworthy addition and performance in this movie is the Atomic Blonde herself, Charlize Theron. I mean, I think that she needs to be in like more action movies. She didn't really do a lot of like fisticuffs in this, which would have been cool, but you know, maybe we'll see a little bit more in the future. And obviously with like this Atomic Blonde movie coming out, what she did in Mad Max Fury Road, she's incredible. Her character actually had some depth. I feel like she could have easily been a James Bond villain if she was not in this movie. And I feel like we haven't had a James Bond villain as good as her portrayal as this character Cypher, who's sort of like this techno-terrorist. Pretty much like what we're getting in the Fast and the Furious franchise these days. But we haven't seen something like that in Bond in a while. So I mean, she was really great in the movie. I really dug her character and her performance. It's so cliche, it's very predictable. There's no like new ground here, but the special effects were really good. The set pieces were great. I really liked the set piece that they had set in New York, where basically like all these remote control cars were commandeered by Cypher. That was pretty awesome. Great spectacle. It was really cool. It's about the same quality as the last four movies, so it's like neither better or worse, but it's a good time at the movies. I'm gonna give this movie a solid B. What did you guys think of Fate of the Furious if you got a chance to see it? It's tracking to make like over 100 million this weekend, over 500 million at the global box office. That's crazy to me. I'm surprised that it's that profitable, but I guess I'm not surprised. I guess people really do like it. It's like the pre-summer warm-up movie, even though like the last month and a half have been like a lot of like big tentpole movies. It was a lot of fun at the theater, and I actually kind of like forgot about my problems for 2.5 hours. Also, it's a 2.5 hour movie, and it doesn't feel like 2.5 hours. It actually felt pretty, you know, well-paced and well kind of planned out. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to another one. It's not Macbeth, but it's a fun time at the movie. Let me know what you think. As always, please like, share, and subscribe to Vigilante Mode. And until next time.
Vigilante mode.